aspirant. I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so till now we have completed important keywords that are included in our preamble. Okay, so in this particular video we will be covering preamble as a part of the constitution and amendability of the preamble. Okay, so after the enactment of constitution, it was quite confusing that preamble is a part of constitution or not. So for that there are different type of cases, and Supreme Court gave its conclusion. So let's see what the things are going on. Okay, first Berry Union case. It came in 1960, and in this particular case Supreme Court said that this preamble is not a part of constitution. Okay, but later in case 1 and Bharti case 1973, Supreme Court altered its decision and it said that the preamble is a part of constitution. Okay, what I want to convey that in Berry Union case 1960, Supreme Court said that the preamble is part of constitution, but later in case 1 and not a part of constitution, but later in case 1 and Bharti case of 1973, Supreme Court changed its own decision and held that preamble is a part of constitution. Let's talk about another case, LIC of India case 1995. In this particular case, Supreme Court again held that preamble is an integral part of the constitution. Again it confirmed. Okay, in LIC case of 1995 as well, Supreme Court said that the preamble is a part of constitution. Likewise, in case 1 and Bharti case of 1973, when Supreme Court changed its previous decision and said that preamble is a part of constitution. Okay, so what is the status of preamble? Like any other part of the preamble, like any other part of the constitution, the preamble was also enacted by the Constituent Assembly. Okay, but after the draft of the constitution was already enacted. Okay, we have already studied this point in our previous video, that after the enactment of whole the constitution, preamble was enacted a little bit later. Okay, the preamble is neither a source of power to legislator or nor a prohibition upon the power of legislator. Means this preamble is neither working as a source of power to legislator and not a prohibition upon the power of legislator. Okay, and one more thing, it is non-justiciable. That is, provisions are enforceable in courts of law. Provisions are not enforceable in courts of law. This question was asked in UPSC Pre 2020. Okay, means preamble is non-justiciable and its provision are not enforceable in courts of law. Okay, so let's see amendability of the preamble. Amendability of the amendability of the preamble. Okay, so preamble can be amended, as Supreme Court said that it is integral part of the constitution, so it can be amended. Okay, subject to the condition that no amendment is done on the basis of no amendment is done to the basic feature of features of the preamble or constitution. The fundamental features of the constitution as contained in the preamble cannot be altered by the amendment under the Article 368. So preamble can be amended, but the basic feature of the constitution, it cannot be changed. Okay. The fundamental feature of the constitution as contained in the preamble cannot be altered by the amendment under Article 368. Okay. And preamble has been amended only once so far in 1976. Okay. By the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act, which added three new words: socialist, secular, and integrity to the preamble. Okay. So till now, preamble is only one time changed. Okay, that was in 1976. Okay, and by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976, we added three more words: secular, socialist, and integrity in the preamble. Okay, before that, these words socialist, secular, and integrity were not in the preamble. Okay, so after 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976, we added these three more words in our constitution as well. Okay, so it is quite interesting that preamble can be amended, but basic feature of the constitution, it cannot be altered. Okay, and preamble has amended only once in 1976 by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act. Okay, and this is enough for this video. So I hope you guys are enjoying the lecture. So stay happy, stay tuned, and achieve what you like. Bye.